So overall, how y'all feeling, Sean?
Let's see. It's been an okay week. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Anything interesting happen?
No, not really. Just the usual. Same old bullshit. Same, just different day.
Fair enough. Sarge?
Feeling alright. It's been normal BS throughout the week, but you're always gonna have that.
Yeah. So how are the ladies?
Our lady's fine. She's good. I haven't had any complaints out of her yet this week. Vacation starts.
Oh yeah.
We'll see how that shit goes.
So you're just chilling?
Just chilling right now.
Old staycation.
Yeah. Well, we'll probably just kind of, if she gets off a certain time, I might randomly just kind of up and just go somewhere just for the hell of it. Maybe. We'll see how it goes.
Now, does this happen to you? Do your vacations always fall on the week that you don't get paid? Literally, no matter how you try to map it out, you don't get paid on that week?
No, actually, this week, I actually knew it wasn't a pay week, but it was fine.
Actually, he gets it good, though, because we got paid this weekend. So you got all week long with money.
Yeah.
You ain't going throughout the week
and
then get paid on your right at the end of your vacation when you get money. So
right.
he actually made it out pretty good this week.
And then if I don't go anywhere, I don't have to put gas in my truck. I put gas in the old lady's vehicle because I went to Salisbury last night and she put $15 in there and we went to Salisbury back like no big deal. We burnt a little bit of gas. If I took my truck, that $30, I would have burnt all $30 just going to Salisbury. So, I'm sure I'm going to be pretty good this week.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
What about you? Women problems or anything?
That's same old marriage, love and life.
So, what are you going through if it was a regular guy just sitting at home watching? They're like, oh, my wife is. What are you going through that they can be able to relate?
Just the constant nagging and complaining.
Yeah, everybody's got that. I'm not married. I still got nagging and complaining.
It's like they're never satisfied.
Yeah.
And it's like no matter what you do, you could just be minding your own business.
Yeah, they don't like that.
And it's like they have to find something about you not doing anything is like, why is he at peace? And it's like up here I'm mentally at war.
Mm-hmm.
But from the outside, she thinks that I'm at peace, chilling, ain't got a care in the world. It's like, no, I'm fighting mental battles up here. But you don't understand because I'm not showing it like you would.
Yeah, that's I don't know if I spoke to you about this, but I've been saying this a lot here recently. And all men here, this June is Mental Health Month for men.
It is.
But yeah, it's when you think about it, women tend to tell their feelings more. They'll be like, I don't like this, or I don't like this, or you're doing this, it's upsetting me, or what. Men, we keep it in.
Mm-hmm.
We keep it in, and strong men. I think we've had this conversation before. Strong man is you're the provider.
Yeah.
But you keep it all in, and you don't let nobody know. But you might tell your boys or something like that.
Yeah.
And
it's
but
you vent to.
Yeah, it can be stressful, to say the least. But it's hard to just. You don't want to seem like you're a complainer. You don't want to seem like you're a whiner.
Yeah.
But men will keep it all in. That I don't think women realize the weight of the world we have on our shoulders.
Because it's like
We do a lot.
Our decisions trickle down, and it's just no matter what we do, it's like we got to do whatever decision we make. It affects someone else.
Exactly.
When we're in that position, and it's like they don't realize like. Okay, if I screw up, it's the end of the world. To us.
Right.
You screw up, I could come in and save you.
Right.
And then you just go, oh, well, la-di-da-di-da. I'm just going to go make another bad decision.
My wife, she does a lot of, she worries a lot about everything, but sometimes she makes a mountain out of a molehill, so it's a little thing that makes it drawn out to be bigger. But I try to let things just, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right. But yeah, she doesn't understand that I worry about everything she worries about, but I don't
voice it.
I don't voice it. I don't let it out there for everybody to know.
Right.
I keep it bottled up, and is that good? Probably not.
No.
But it's never good.
It's never good, but it's like she can explode, and everybody just goes ha ha, yeah, like, oh, look at her, like a little toddler having a tantrum. We explode, it's like somebody, whoa,
Right.
somebody call somebody, because and so we try to be like where it's like I always go back to the Black Panther scene when he finally catches Claw. And he's about to kill him, but then Okoye walks up and says, no, not here. The world is watching. And then he looks around and, like, there's cameras everywhere. They got their phones out. And it's like, for some reason, if we decide to let it out, we're just, the people are watching.
We're
and then
the
they
worst
go,
person ever if we
we're
do
the worst. Like, you're the villain if you, like, if you finally say, I'm done carrying this load. Oh, my gosh. Like, you're the problem.
Yeah, you're a quitter. You're a deadbeat. You're nobody. You're just like you're that. See, I told you, and that's not necessarily true.
I think it's dumb though. I laughed earlier because I'm like, of course, men's mental health month would be around Pride, and I'm just like, why couldn't they let us have July at least or something? It's like, because it's like. Now we're tied into the agenda as always, and
I'm not tied into.
Yeah, it's like they would love for men to just be tied to that agenda.
Yeah, and some of them are.
There's a lot of them out there.
But I'm not one of them.
No.
Yeah, I'm from that old school. I'm not.
It worked.
But
if that's what you
okay
want
with your decisions,
that's fine. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
But I don't need you to.
Yeah.
I don't like the preaching. Like, you got to make me accept it. Don't make me accept it.
Right.
Do you, but don't.
I'll accept it, but I'm gonna do it on my own terms.
So
when I'm ready.
Yeah. But overall, my turn?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I feel great. Compared to last week, I feel great.
Why is that?
I had an event last night.
Oh, awesome.
It was a first ever for me. I did a 15-year-old quinceañera.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. And it was tough at first because there was a lot of, I didn't realize, I just thought I was going to go to a party and record.
Oh, no. You go to a quinceañera, that's a party.
It's a party, but not just that. It's a church service first. And it's funny, not funny, but they take their religion seriously.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So when I show with my camera, I feel as though I got free reign to do whatever I want. Like, cause I'm the camera guy. Like, the shot is all that matters. No, I went somewhere no, can't do that. Like, because like they're like, no, like sacred stuff. There was things that I was like, oh, let me get up here to get this good shot. No, you don't do it. Sacred. Don't do that. And at first, I was actually getting frustrated because it's like, and there was a huge language barrier. Where, cause it was like Mexicans, and so it was like not none, but the ones that the person I needed to talk to, the liaison that hired me, wasn't at the service.
Oh.
Ah, man.
So every time I walk up to somebody, hey, what do you need me to do? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what you're saying. Like,
Right.
And then there's like somebody with broken English will walk up and say, okay, you can do, this you can't. I'm like, and I was actually getting frustrated. I was actually going to tell my girl, like, and that's the best part I had too. My girl helped me with it.
Good.
But I was actually going to tell her, like, look, let's just pack up and go. I'll give them their deposit back because I'm not going through this. But then it was like, no, let me just think about, let me take a breather, just talk to somebody as best I could. And luckily, I told them, like, hey, I wasn't able to do that. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we knew you couldn't do this. but if you can do this, we'll be satisfied. And right after that, it's just smooth sailing the rest of the night.
Good.
And it was funny because I actually had to take a back seat as far as camera wise, like record the video wise. I had to take the back seat and let my girl do the recording. And I was like, I'm just so used to doing everything on my own when I do events. So I'm just sitting there like kind of over her shoulder. She's like, I'm fine, just do the pictures. Because she knew I don't know how to do pictures like you do. You know how to get the lighting and all that stuff. You know that. Let me at least do this. So I'm like, all right. She's like, just set it up. Tell me what buttons to push and I got you. And it was like, it felt nice just because I always wanted to have somebody, like I always wanted to have somebody be in my corner when I'm doing events.
Right.
Plus it just gives you extra security.
Absolutely.
Like just that whole, like if I feel like I'm not doing enough, they're in my corner going, we got this.
Yeah.
And the fact that she was able to do it. And then it got to the point where she was just like recording without me even like having to tell her. Like she's just like, oh. As soon as I start speaking, she's in it. Like she was like doing her thing. And it was just like, just seeing that was awesome. And it's like, that's how I am. Because I've always wanted to be a team player guy where it's like,
right.
Everything I do, I never wanted to really do it by myself. I wanted a team. But it's like the people that I wanted couldn't handle it. And it was like, it's just, because it's like, I don't know what it is in them, but it's just like, I'm like, yo, you can do whatever you want. Just be respectful and we got this. And then they sabotage it to the point where I'm like, okay, I can't ask you no more. So it's like my team will fail. And I always want people to also be able to see an outside life, a life outside of a 9 to 5, where it's like, yo, just step into my world. See why I work so hard at my job to where it's like when I do this, you can see and feel and like the creativity. Be creative. Stop thinking that you're just programmed to work all the time. Because
Right.
we're not. We're supposed to live life. That's why I feel so free behind the camera. Now let me share that freedom with you. And if it's not a camera, then fine. But I just want you to know that there's more to life. And so she did that, and it was just like, it was awesome. And like I said, I got a deposit, so I got a little extra change in my pocket. And I feel great about that. It was a different experience, and now I know what to do next time and what to look forward to next time. Now, the only issue I had this week, and it's getting to this point, I got a nephew that's starting to smell himself. A little too much.
Not smelling himself.
And he's getting bigger. He's about to hit those teens. And he's kind of taller than me. But his thing is like he's starting to think he can.
No,
the young lion thinking that he can take out the old guard, and it's like
roughing him. You should have started roughing him up a long time ago.
But here's the thing: it's like when you're not the father and you're just that uncle.
No, kid,
it don't matter.
The uncle got a right to do.
Yeah, you the uncle. You're the uncle.
You get an elbow or two.
They say that until you actually do it, because he felt my strength. It was around Easter. He felt my strength because
what you put on him?
One of the kids was playing with me. One of the kids at our church.
Right.
He put something on my head and was just sitting there. I knew he did it, but I was like, it was a kid that don't really socialize much. So
Right.
like, if it makes him feel free, that's fine. All right. So my nephew just runs up, and mushes me because he saw a thing on my head. Mushes, my head goes back like whip, and I was like, I had a reflex and like punch him in the stomach.
Oh yeah.
Like it was just a reflex, punch in the stomach, and he and then won't fall out on the floor.
Suck it up.
And then even my grandpa was watching, and my grandpa was like, because they're from that era where kids shouldn't hit adults.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
he saw,
he was just like, you got him, and I didn't hit him that hard, but he falls out. All of a sudden, you too old to be hitting kids. I'm like, if I told my dad, I'm like, if this was us, you would have walked the dog with us if we walked up and hit an adult.
Now, your dad said that to you? You're too old? Was it your sister?
My sister, his mom.
Yeah.
But my dad you could tell my dad was like, I don't like it, but
he had it coming.
Yeah.
He had it coming.
And they have to. Believe me, you need to start now.
Yes.
Put them in their place now. Let them know because it's only going to get worse.
Because I sat there and told them, here's where I'm like, something got to happen. Friday, I took my 5-year-old nephew to the barbershop. Mm-hmm. But I told both of them, like, yo, be ready at 6, because I got off at 6. I'm gonna come up, take the bar. He said he want to go basketball practice.
Oh.
So I'm like, all right, well, all right. All right, you go basketball practice. I'm taking him to get his haircut. So then he shows up at 7:20, knocking on the door, and my barber's like, I'm sorry, boss, but I'm done. Like, after 7:30, after 7 o'clock, I don't do no more hairs. Like, all right. So I told him, like, yo, you done? Like, you missed it. I told you. So he, throws the snow cone down. I'm sick of it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
good.
And I'm like, part of it, instantly I just wanted to just, like,
hit
him.
Yeah.
Because, like, yo, you acting a fool in front of people. But it's like,
that's when
you're not my child, so just go.
Nah,
just get away from here. Just go.
Now, did you give him a ride home after that?
No, it was my mom. It was his sister brought him.
Okay. Because I was going to say, that's when you take him and be like, look, we ain't going to have that. I don't care. And you need to have that conversation with your sister, too. And like, he's not going to be acting, when he's with me, he's going to show respect.
Yeah.
He's going to be respectful towards me and other adults. He's not going to have a bunch of this foolishness and carrying on. Because I will him up.
Yeah, because these new kids, they're like self-entitled to the age where they think.
These kids these days, man. Oh my God.
But like, you got a younger brother, you got a son. Have y'all had that whole? Let me challenge you.
All right, let me tell you about my little brother. My little brother is one of those ones that he feels like he's entitled to a lot of stuff. My little brother, love him to death, but he is. Thinks that, he can call you at any point in the day and be like, hey, I need a ride. Well, where are you? Salisbury, such and such, so and so, wherever. And it's like, well, why didn't you call me like hours ago instead of calling me right when you needed to go to do? But you feel like we should drop everything we doing to go pick your ass up. Nah, and that's my mother's fault.
Mm-hmm.
I was raised way different from my mother, and I don't understand where we got from me to that.
It's like they're more lenient with the next one, but they're like
if I took $1 from my mother, I'm getting my ass whipped for that. Little brother, he takes what he wants. Oh, it's alright, it's nothing big. I was getting hands to the face.
Yes,
instantly.
for the little things.
For the smallest thing, if I had told you no one time,
I remember
quit.
Like I remember growing up, it'd be like your child, and my dad instantly like goes into attack mode. Like, no. He helped me with this. I just want to say thank you. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
See, it's not like that anymore. It'd be alright. They don't even care. It's like, wow. He grown enough. He take it out with him or whatever. They don't care. Parents don't care nothing. Kids, ungrateful kids nowadays.
Yes, Sarge.
Oh yeah, I mean that is, and I've had that problem. My son tried me one time, and I know where he hasn't tried me since then. This was a few years ago, but he's been bigger than me for since he was like 14.
Since birth.
So when he wants to act like that, I didn't want to hurt him. After his a couple years ago, I know where he stands now, and now that he's 18, I really know where he stands. We're not going to play all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to. You have to. Now, I'm not saying abuse kids or beat a child up, but I'm saying they do need. They need to know. Now,
because the world's not going to tolerate it. Like we tolerate it because you're blood, but it's like
the world is tolerating. That's what's wrong right now.
Yeah.
The world is tolerating because they feel like you said, they feel entitled. They feel privileged. They feel like they can do, I can do what I want to. No, they have to realize that there's consequences and repercussions.
Absolutely.
For what you do.
Yeah.